I'm Aurora Davidson, the CEO of Amerigo Resources, and I'm thrilled to announce that we have declared our first performance dividend. This 4 cents Canadian payment is more than 30% larger than our regular 3 cents Canadian quarterly dividend and marks the full deployment of Amerigo's capital return strategy. With this performance dividend, we will pay shareholders at least 16 cents Canadian this year. Amerigo is currently paying a plus 10% annualized yield to shareholders, and we believe the trend price of copper can be conducive to additional performance dividends. This initial performance dividend provides shareholders with significant, immediate, and additional investment returns. It demonstrates Amerigo's unique ability to quickly share the benefits of solid copper prices with investors. We know of no other copper equity investment with such an attractive, predictable base dividend yield. Amerigo also has the potential to spontaneously return extra cash to shareholders. You have just seen the first example. Amerigo's return to shareholders is happening now, not in the distant future. Our unique capital return strategy sets us apart in the market, ensuring we return money to shareholders at a pace unmatched by any other listed copper company. This strategy is testament to our commitment to shareholders and confidence in our financial approach. We have declining debt, low interest payments, and no growth capital requirements. We prudently invest money to maintain our long-term operations in top condition, maintain production levels, and mitigate risks. Amerigo's MVC operation in Chile has an excellent operating performance and under strong copper price environments generates substantial operational cash flow in a predictable way. Given our low debt and capital requirements, this surplus cash can be returned to shareholders, generating a strong return on invested capital for the company and shareholders. We know of Amerigo's ability to quickly generate cash in response to rising copper prices. We saw it last in 2021 and think we are at the beginning of another such period. Through the second quarter, copper prices averaged 15% higher than the first quarter, and the markets are only starting to realize the actual state of supply and demand for copper. Last quarter's strong copper prices confirmed our long-held view on the strength of copper supply and demand fundamentals. Global demand has been relatively muted as the world seeks greater economic certainty, but the tremendous strains on copper supply are exerting upward pressure on prices. As we have been predicting, supply challenges are enough to catapult prices to new higher levels. When global demand accelerates, one can only imagine the price levels that can be seen. The $5 copper price we just saw could become the new normal. In September 2021, Amerigo's board of directors decided that the company had reached a stage in which it was prudent to give money back to shareholders now rather than years later. Thus, Amerigo launched a comprehensive capital return strategy that works really well with the cyclicality of copper prices. Amerigo has now fully deployed the 3 tools of the capital return strategy. Our quarterly dividend of 3 cents Canadian is a secure, consistent income stream for investors. Investors count on this regular dividend. In addition, Amerigo can buy back shares for cancellation. This means that future cash distributions will be divided among a smaller number of shares. Share buybacks are particularly effective during periods of market weakness. We have now initiated performance dividends. We have patiently waited for higher copper prices to prove how substantial this payment can be. To be clear, a performance dividend does not replace a quarterly dividend. It is in addition to the quarterly dividend. Amerigo's performance dividend is a flexible mechanism regarding timing, frequency, and the amount of capital returned to shareholders. The unpredictability of performance dividends is meant to encourage investors and reward patient holders of our shares. The opportunity cost of missing a performance dividend can be high, which provides an extra incentive to tuck away Amerigo shares and ignore market volatility. Let me share a quick thought on inflation. Holding Amerigo shares gives investors a superior inflation hedge. Because of today's exceptional copper supply and demand fundamentals, we think that increasing copper prices will outpace the prices of other goods. We can pass the difference on to shareholders who can use the extra dividend income however they see fit. That extra cash in the pocket means a lot in today's inflationary environment. As more investors see the consistent pattern of our secure quarterly dividend and recognize the potential for performance dividends, we think our share price will reflect that enthusiasm. We have a long-term business that produces additional copper for Chile and a strong team with an excellent operational track record. Amerigo shareholders don't need to hope for a market outcome where the market will eventually respond with future share price to make money. Amerigo's investors can rely on the business outcome of a solid copper-producing operation to receive significant and tangible returns every quarter and be poised for higher returns as copper prices increase further. Amerigo provides a unique opportunity to fully participate in the benefits of rising copper prices right now. With only half of 2024 behind us, it's already clear that this participation is worth a lot, and we're confident there's more to come. Thank you. What's in your mailbox?